Hello, this is Arlene Arnold, and I'm here with the energy focus of the month. This is November 2025. We have a very interesting theme for this month, which we will expand on a little bit. And then we will go into the cards that go with this. And then I will talk to you about a course that we have coming up that I hope that you will take a look at and see if it might be for you. First, let's look at our theme for the month. Reset your vision through the consciousness, the color consciousness of magenta. And this particular flower, if you look at this flower really closely, it seems like it has a face. It feels like it has its own consciousness. And so it is here to be with us this month. So we'll start out then of going to, let's just remember this theme, reset your vision through the color consciousness of magenta. And then let's go to this flower all by itself. And what we want to take a look at here is what is the particular attribute that this color has for us this month. Now, in the set of color cards, which I created, the color magenta was fairly new to me at that time, but there are some interesting attributes. And the one that seemed to be up for us this month is one that's called powerful transmutation. And there's a difference between transformation and transmutation. Transformation is something that can happen to us or a house or different things like that, where we change how it looks and maybe how we feel and that kind of thing. But transmutation has to do with taking energy and changing the energy from what it is to something else. And so I want to read a little bit to you from the book and then talk to you a bit about what this might mean for you. So it's powerful transmutation. And this is the strength in magenta. Each of the cards has a strength or a lesson. And the lesson is something that you work with within yourself and shift something. And the strength is where you take a look at, oh, that's something I already have. Maybe I'm not using it. So listen to this and see if you are using the strength in magenta. When magenta is your strength, you act as a transmuter of negative energy. You neutralize situations in which many emotions are running amok. Others are drawn into love you emit. Okay, so this is compassion. Compassion is at the essence of magenta. And magenta also teaches us how to come into neutral with our emotions so that if something is really blowing up emotionally, then this can come in. And if it's you that's in the situation and you carry magenta in you, that strength of magenta, you can help to simmer down what is happening. So remember that, because there may be a time in this month when you need that. Then as you focus your intention on this magenta flower, you absorb this transmuting energy. So just take a moment, and while you're looking at it, breathe in this frequency of this beautiful flower. Breathe in its consciousness so that you can have that in you and available to you at any time. So as you focus on this, what happens is your own frequency rises because of the purifying nature of magenta. Others feel loving compassion that shines from your personal energy flow. So what you're doing is taking in the strength of magenta, and it goes into the energy flow in your body and in your energy field. And when you're around a person, very often you can pick up what kind of an energy does this other person have. And when you have a magenta all around you and in your body, what you are doing is you are putting out compassion. You are putting out a vibration of love. You are feeling this in yourself and around you. So I'm going to put in a link for you in the description that is a meditation that you can use to bring magenta into you. And if any of you have signed up for our newsletter, that is in the newsletter as well. And I will put a link down there for you to sign up for the newsletter if you would like to. Now let's move to the luminary for this month. This luminary is called Spheres of Intention. So do you see the spheres in the middle and another circle around them and another circle around that? So you can see that this has a center to it that's truly moving its energy out to the next ring. And then that energy goes out to the ring after that. So let's see what I picked out just a portion of what's in the book for Spheres of Intention. By the way, the numbers, the repetitions are number 10 and number 12. So you might want to look that up and find out. I always find that 10 is completion, and then 12 is when you move into a new phase. So you might think about that for your own life. And here's what it says in the book. Choose the direction of your life from your deepest desires. So these deepest desires come from within your soul self. And that you can often find in the heart. Sometimes it's in the lower heart, sometimes in the higher heart, but often in the middle heart. So then what the next part of this is synchronistically, this focus draws others to you. So here you are, and you are sending out this energy of spheres of intention. Synchronistically means it kind of happens and it seems natural and meant to be, but it seems weird that it would have happened the way that it did. So as you put out this energy, you may be attracting people around you that have similar intentions. And so let me just read it so I get it exactly right. Synchronistically, this focus draws others to you, creating groups of similar intention. Now manifest your desires, because in this first one here is you, and what you're doing is putting out energy from your deepest desires, and then others synchronistically come to join you in that. And then, so watch for that. And it also might not just be people. It might be a book that comes to you. It might be a concert that you go to. It might be anything that synchronistically you bring to you that helps to expand what it is that is your deepest desire. So what is now in you is like an unbending intention in the center. That's your deepest desire. Unbending because it comes from such a deep place in you. It's not something you could just put aside. It's not something you could say, okay, I'm not going to be involved in that. So that we're calling that an unbending intention. It comes from your soul desire. Then as you are nudged into action, not taking over from your human mind or your human self and saying, let's do this right now. No, we wait for the nudge. We wait for that sense inside of us of the timing of it. So Notice conversations you have, people you meet, ideas that come to you. You attract this because of your unbending intention. So, what I would suggest to you is this is a time to sit down and do some journaling with your knowing self, that place inside of you, and say, okay, what is my unbending intention? And that is something that is a part of your purpose, your life purpose, your reason that you came into this lifetime. So you want to attract others because there's such a power in this kind of thing, and it allows you to really feel deeply what it is that's going on and how you are to be a part of that. So it's really powerful. But what I also want to tell you is that this month we have a really powerful energy that's coming in. And it's real. I'm going to put this back up for us because it's really around magenta. Magenta is a part of this power. But 1111 is a very big power time. That's when a certain kind of energy that comes in. And then it goes until the winter solstice, which is on 1121 for this particular year. And what I want to talk to you about that has to do with this as well is this is the course that's upcoming. And I set up the timing for this course before I even really knew uh, that 1111. I mean, it just didn't dawn on me. And then it ends just after 1121. So this is a really powerful time for us to be presenting this course. And it's dimensionally dimensional expanded vision. Now, one of the things about magenta is it gives us an expanded vision because it's like going up into a tree like an eagle and looking down at your life from there. Magenta gives that kind of ability to step away from what you have been so focused on and get up above it and look down on it. So there's a way in which this course is also expanding our vision, but it's expanding it dimensionally. And dimensionally just means that we are in the third dimension, but the core of the earth is in the first dimension, and then the rest of the earth up to the crust is the second dimension, and then the third dimension is where we bring things into form. But you don't have to have your attention just in the third dimension. There's the fourth dimension, which is kind of a transition, and there's the fifth dimension, which is a different way of looking at things, a different kind of vision. And that is going to be part of what this course does, because we are taking chakra colors and showing you how there is an expansion that is going on now with the chakra colors that has to do with how those colors within us go into the earth and take the color that's there and bring it into our bodies and energy field, and it expands those colors. And then each time that we expand those colors within us, there is also a transmutation that's going on where we're clearing out some of the old things that may still be stuck in those chakras. And we'll be bringing in also complementary color therapy, which is a way of working with complementary colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. And it can be a very cleansing kind of operation that you could do for yourself through visualization. So I call this a peaceful transition into your expanded true self. Now, your true self is your soul that's inside of you, that has that blueprint for what it is that you came to do. Expanding means that you become more expanded with that. Your understanding becomes different. You are operating from another dimension with that particular life purpose. So there's a lot to this. What I want you to know is you don't have to have taken our beginning color course, because we bring in a lot of the information from that to be a part of this. And I want you to know that we present it to you in a simple way, and you get to experience this process, not just know about it, but experience it and allow yourself to be expanded through this. So it starts on 11/11, and in the description here, I will put a landing page, a place where you can find out more information. And if this really says yes to you, then go ahead and sign up. And one of the perks for this is that when you sign up for the course, you also are getting to be part of our subscription group, which is called the Vortal. And there you get to meet and be with people who are like yourself, who are going through great changes within yourself. And it's a really safe place where you can be exactly who you are. So you will find out more about that by going to the link below and finding out what this has to do with you. And it will also show you the rest of what this course is about and how you get to be a part of it. So thank you very much for coming and being here with me. I love coming in and doing this each month. I also hope that you will find the energy focus of the week that's on this channel, and you will be able to join us each Friday at noon Pacific time. We have a wonderful time. There's a lot of information that comes through from the two decks, the color cards and the luminaries. And there's the opportunity, if you come on live, for you to get a reading from the cards as well. So I hope that we will see you there. In the meantime, thank you for coming, and I hope to be with you again next month, and we'll see what's happening, because we are moving into a new time at the first of the year, and we're in preparation mode now. Okay, bye for now.